off right now. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And Grant, this is the first game of the in-season tournament for these teams. A chance to get off on the right foot tonight.
Yeah, if you want to advance out of the group stage, BA, into the knockout rounds, it's imperative that you win this first one. So I expect both teams to have a little extra something out here tonight.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got Owens. LaMelo Ball is out there with Miller. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Boss in at the point guard position. Good on the shot.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Black passes to Howard. Now here's Durant. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Ball. Second chance shot. There's the block. Pass to Boss. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here's Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Black. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Here's Boss, following the bucket by the Magic. It's hauled in by Black.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The fadeaway. Owens grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Ball no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Tatum inside, pounded by Ball. Tatum, shot is good. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Here's Miller, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Sanders. 14 points his last outing. To the middle. Pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Puts up a 3. Owens grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's Owens. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he... Orlando calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Got a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. Outside Durant. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Durant's shot is off. Here's Boss. And he dunks it down.
can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Outside Durant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Franz Wagner. Miller is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Smith, and it's Boss in at the 1 spot.
Nice little run for MP and his team. They're on a 4-game win streak.
Hey, it's hard to win in this league, so if they can get tonight's game and make it 5 in a row, that'd be really impressive for MP and company. Well, the saying is defense wins championships, but in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A., you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And Orlando has possession. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out left to the wing. Wagner outside. Now here's Smith. No points yet. And it's Wagner missing. Out to the right wing. 4-3. He buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 1.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. With his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Miller. Bagley sets a screen. Wagner for 3. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Boss has got 6 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Durant. His last outing had 18 points. Ooh, good D by Bagley. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 3-point Hornet lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pippen, defended by Wagner. From deep, Johnson. Hornets with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Blocked!
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Boss. Wagner outside. Boss, good. He's got 16.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Orlando calls timeout. And the Hornets making a change here. Giddey's checked in. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. LaMelo Ball 3rd. And, of course, Josh Giddey.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Pass to Boss. And that one's good. Giddey's got his first points in this one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Peterson. miss by Orlando.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped 56 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Durant for three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Boss, the pass to Bagley. Down low. Boss, good. Boss has got 22 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Over to the left wing. And he's going for the lob.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Here's Boss. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Plumlee. From deep, Giddey. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Black. Tatum from long range. And Boss pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Tatum with the block.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Bagley's checked in for Plumlee. Bagley, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Black passes to Howard. Here's Sanders. And another miss by Orlando.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Boss. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Boss has got 24 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
There's a minute 40 left in the second period. Here's Black. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Boss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Charlotte making some changes. Owens is checked in for Bagley, and Miller subbed in for Jang. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
There's a screen. Pass to Tatum. Here's Black from behind the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Owens has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Boss. He's got 25. Outside Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
And Tatum, here we go.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Fires the three. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, Shaq, you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA power rankings. All right, fellas, who do you have at the top of your power rankings?
Let's see, I'll go with Steven Adams, Giannis, and Zion.
Now, that's a lot of power. I agree, Shaq, but I got to throw LeBron in there, too.
Guys, that is a completely different... And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Hornets.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on his heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Charlotte's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Jason Tatum out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Sanders in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Here's Black, and it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Durant. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Tatum's got 13.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Here's Boss. Out to the wing. Owens, the pass to Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Oh, no such thing as a tough shot for KD.
Now, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Tatum with a steal. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. There's Howard with the 3. The shot won't fall. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 14.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Howard. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sanders. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Owens has got rebound number 8 now. Inside. It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Howard. Pulls up. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. You take a look at Durant. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Brandon Miller, another guy who is lights out beyond the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Sanders with the bucket.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shortened my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. So it's Orlando now. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Tatum. Owens grabs the board. Owens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Boss. Driving to the basket. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Boss has got 33.
Guys, there is no doubting the passing ability of Josh Giddey. Pretty look.
Here's Sanders. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Black passes to Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
This guy's such a remarkably efficient shooter. Durant able to play through the contact that time.
Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Orlando calls timeout. The Magic making a switch here. Pass to Peterson. Back to Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
To the paint. Here's Owens. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Owens has got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball against Tatum. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Sanders. And the 3 off target. Charlotte has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Miller. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Sanders. Owens grabs the board.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Black. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Boss's shot is off. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Peterson. They get it back. Here's Durant. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You simply can't fight on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
Bagley's checked in for Charlotte. Wagner comes in for Giddey.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Oh, it's stolen. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Takes the 3. It's tipped.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that one misses.
If you are...
What?
And for the Hornets, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Josh Giddey, Franz Wagner out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Boss in at point. Bagley passes to Boss. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Bagley. Here's Boss, guarded by Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Bagley.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Durant, pass to Johnson. Here's Peterson. Pittman, defended by Wagner. Takes a 3. Deflected.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Boss, good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Boss. After the basket by Orlando. Here's Jang. And he drops it in from the low post. Jang's got his first bucket in this one.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Down low. Here's Peterson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Boss, the pass to Giddey. He gets it in there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so Durant will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 18. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Johnson. They set the pick. Here's Peterson. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Johnson against Giddey. Here's Peterson. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Durant. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so here is Orlando after the basket by Charlotte. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
They are unconscious cautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Jang. Boss, the pass to Giddey. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Moore. Back to Durant. Johnson with it. Giddey defends. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
And the Magic call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Charlotte making some changes. Owens comes in for Bagley, and it's Ball in for Giddey. And so here is Orlando. Tatum looking it over. They set the screen. Over Owens. And another miss by Orlando. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Boss. Wagner outside. And here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Boss. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Down low, Sanders. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Bagley's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Ball. Outside Johnson. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Bennett pass to Moore. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
A line change here for Orlando.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Boss.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Man, good whistle there.
Sanders, 2nd personal foul, 1st team foul.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bennett, defended by Wagner. high arcing shot. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Boss. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Smith against Johnson. A clear look from McConnell. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Boss. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And Grant, in addition to getting the regular season win here tonight, they also start the group portion of the in-season tournament 1-0.
Yeah, and getting that first win in group play is big. With so few games within the group, this is the ideal way to start their run at the NBA Cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Look out there, MP.
Have a great game, boss.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Owens is out there with Miller. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Boss in at the 1 spot. Santiago guarded by Boss. Barnes outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Raptors. To the inside. Boss. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Poeltl. Last game he had 10 points. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Boss.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Those three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Dick. After Charlotte getting the 3 to the left wing. Pass to Drew. 5 on the clock. Here's Santiago. And again, unable to change momentum here. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Boss.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Miller, the pass to Boss. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Boss has got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Let's keep it up.
To check out some stats for Ball. Coming off a terrific season, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Pass to Poeltl. inside. Here's Barnes. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Boss, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the wing on the left. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Ball. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Owens. Here's Boss. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Boss.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Boss gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's blocked. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That shot off the mark. Good D by Barnes. And Ball comes to help. Santiago the pass to Drew. Santiago. He's guarded by Boss. Here's Santiago. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Toronto making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Bagley, he's checked in for the Hornets. What? Substitutions. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McCollum up top, guarded by Boss. Smith against Brown. Down low. Here's Koloko. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Cullum is out there with Brown. And it's Koloko in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 21. Barnes outside. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Koloko. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Drew's checked in for Brown. And Dick subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Hornets also with a sub. Giddey's checked in, and he's good on the second. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He finished with 52 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he gets the bucket. Barnes has got 9 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Boss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Now here is Poeltl. Barnes can't get it to go. Now Giddey. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Miller. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And finish off by Wagner.
Getting it done at both ends. Franz Wagner from Germany doing it in the US of A.
Anunoby passes to Dick. Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Boss. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Poeltl. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boss passes to Miller. Fires from way outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Dick with it. Giddey defending. Here's Drew. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Drew. Still scoreless. Poeltl finds Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Here's Bagley. He can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Shot from 12. Drew misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And there's the pass to Boss. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Hornets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the stripe. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Dick. Giddey defending. Here's Santiago. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Santiago the pass to Poeltl. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the layup falls. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
With Tyrese Halliburton out, they lose one of their primary catalysts. He makes his offense run so smooth.
Yeah, he's one of the rising stars in this league, Shaq. He affects the game in winning in a big way.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boss has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Miller is out there with Owen. Then there's Boss. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Ball in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words. Be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Here's Dick after the made shot from Boss. Santiago defended by Boss. Dick wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Grady Dick.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Giddey. The feed now to Owen. And yes, it's good. Here's Dick. He's got 8. Poeltl sets the pick for Dick. To the paint. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Got to admire how fast Poeltl slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Charlotte leading by 21. Here he goes. Out to Miller, uncovered, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Santiago. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Ball, the pass to Boss. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Boss has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Second in assists, and they were ranked 3rd in terms of rebounding. They just love mixing it up. What a physical bunch that group was.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Ball, the pass to Boss. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Jake with it, Giddey defending. Jake passes to Santiago. Jake in the corner. Pass to Santiago. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here is Poeltl. 8 points for him.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the active shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Boss. 25 points in the game. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Santiago. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Boss. He's got 27. Down low. Here's Owens. And Owens throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the Raptors miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Boss. On the wing, Giddey. Crafty move. Boss gets the bucket. That's 29 points for Boss.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Raptors call time here. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball.
Smith outside to the inside. Boss, no good. Raptors trail by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum, no good. Miller, the pass to Boss. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Barnes. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 14. We'll be back shortly. What? And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Toronto shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Anunoby in at the 4 with Barnes next to him. Out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Koloko in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum. It's rebounded by Giddey.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, here's Boss. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Plumlee is checked in for the Hornets. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Over Jang. Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 16. Here's Boss. Toronto grabs the miss. Koloko's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Round the pass to McCollum. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Wagner passes to Boss. Bounce pass Wagner. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Jang finds Giddey. Down low, here's Boss. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. McCollum outside. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not too distant future.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by Plumlee.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Owens is checked in for Plumlee. Miller comes in for Jang. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Charlotte leading by 20. Boss passes the ball. And it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Passes it to Santiago. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And there's the call on ball.
That shit. Oh, man. It's still going, man. Taking me out.
Giddy against Barnes. Swiped it away.
And
now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. The pass to Dick. Here's Santiago. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the inside. Boss. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Santiago. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Boss. He dishes it to Owen. Miller with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. He's got 22.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Boss passes the ball to the middle, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Screen by Pirtle. Hornets with the rebound. Owens has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Raptors.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Boss.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
First one falls for him, and it's a completely new group for Toronto. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bagley, he's checked in for Owen. Zhang comes in for Miller. Wagner's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Over in the corner, Brown. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Ross, no good. McCollum feeling it out a bit. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
They say you got a tough matchup today.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the Hornets starting five. Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Owens. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Boss in at the point. And for the Wizards, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. Denny Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Trae Young. This season's still getting up to full speed, Brent. What's been your impression of this year's rookie class?
Well, as the color commentator, BA, color me impressed. That's the kind of case for every season. I mean, so much talent out there, and the skill level of incoming players seems to get better and better.
Tonight, MP is matched up against Trae Young, and this will be the first time they have seen each other this year.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
So it's the Hornets now. After the basket by Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Now here's Nurkic. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
To the inside, Boss. Nurkic with some nice D. And here's Washington. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Boss, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Wizards with possession here. The Hornets making their last shot. Nurkic passes to Young. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's the three. Young can't hit. The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Now here's Young, guarded closely. From 8 feet away. No good off the glass. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Owens. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Avdia. Back to Young. Shoots from the baseline. And Boss pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Miller. The floater. The shot off that time.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Avdia passes to Young. It's deflected.
This Boss has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Boss's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Young. Boy, he just disappeared against Memphis. They needed him. Kuzma against Ball. To stop the drought. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo. Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. High post Young. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Boss. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Giddey missing. Washington trailing. And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And at such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He sees over the top of a lot of defenders, and he can outquick them, not with his feet, but with the pass.
It's a mark. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Giddey with the tough floater that time.
And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yes.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Wagner is out there with Miller. Then it's Smith. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Moss in at the point. Now here's Wagner down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Now Young with a steal. 18 feet out. And Boss pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And a deep 3 from Young. A quick shot there. It's off target.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's the pick.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Wizards. Danny Avdia, number 23.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Back to Poole. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Boss up again. Collins with the rebound. The Wizards have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Poole, the pass to Young. Back to Poole. To the inside. And he buries his first look.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Boss's shot is off. The Wizards have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Back to Young. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young playing floor general. He was so good and so quick at finding the open man.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He had 46 points in addition to scoring strong on the glass with 5 rebounds, too. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's Bagley. The 3 is up. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Young with it. Collins a screen. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And the Hornets call time here. Washington making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Collins, and Kuzma subbed in for Young. The Hornets making a switch here.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get us to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Kuzma. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Off target from 3-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Avdia. And here is Kuzma. Stolen by Giddey. It's a one-on-one situation. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Toronto. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Bagley's checked in for Charlotte. Poole outside. Giddey against Kuzma. Poole from long range. And another miss by Washington. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Boss, the pass to Bagley. Uses the glass on the layup. Bagley's got 6 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. It's Avdia on the wing. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
They get the rebound. Boss's shot is off.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Kuzma outside. On target from range. Kuzma's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Here's Boss, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Nurkic passes to Poole, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate.
So as we conclude the first half for a fairly one-sided game, it's the Hornets Up by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I call foul useless. Nuts.
Welcome, everybody. It may be, and for those teams staring up at a lot of teams above them, how do you stay motivated?
It's easy. Just got to think about how much sweep.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Hornets.
They're putting in.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
We've got Trae Young. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Avdia. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Now here's Giddey. They set the pick. Miller trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And the Wizards shooting 40% so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Over Owens. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And the free throw, no good. For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Kuzma. To the left side wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma outside. Fires high post. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Owens has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Boss. Guarded by Young. Owens, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Avdia from outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Boss. Now the Wizards in transition. The pull-up tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
That's fine. No problem.
Here's Avdia. Young, the pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. So it's Washington now. The Hornets making their last shot. Left side Young. Here's Nurkic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
Nurkic hits them both. Here's Boss. He's got 16. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The three from Ball. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
Very Curry-like there from Ball. Almost like he grew up watching the chef cook.
Nurkic up top. Launches a three. And Boss pulls it down. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball passes to Boss. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. LaMelo Ball third. And of course, Josh Giddey.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Outside Young. There's a screen. The three. And again, Washington, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Pushing it up now. And Nurkic throws it down.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Pass to Boss. Over Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Washington's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Owens has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Boss. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Hornets. Kuzma for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
On the wing, Kuzma to the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. Deflected. Ball taking his time here. Inside. Boss. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Young finds Kuzma. Now here's Nurkic. Fires from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Boss. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Bagley's checked in for Charlotte. Franz Wagner comes in for Giddey. So it's Washington now. Pass to Davis. Fires for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Boss, the pass to Ball. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Here's Coulibaly, defended by Wagner. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. They get it back. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Young, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's an 18-point lead.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Poole against Ball. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Washington.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. And rejected.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. His concentration on D.
And the shot goes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Charlotte continuing to pile it on, up 22. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Josh Giddey. Miller is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Boss in at the point guard position. And that one's good. Davis.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
Here's Boss. Guarded by Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
The Hornets making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Poole shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Miller, the pass to Boss. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Poole. It's not going to go for him. Giddey with a defensive effort.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Boss, good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Giddey against Poole. Collins with a screen on Giddey. Here's Poole. Poole can't get that one to fall.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
To the inside, Boss. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Shot from the wing. Yep, count it.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. Trae Young finds his. He's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Here's Boss. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before. And these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And the Wizards making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. Jang, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Giddey. Pass to Wagner. Here's Boss. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
There's a screen. Wagner for three. Connects from downtown.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Poole outside. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Boss, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Young. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Boss. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Over to the wing. Right side Young. The Hornets pull it in. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Boss. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Boss, pass to Sajay. Rebound by the Wizards. Got a piece of it. It's Bagley, high post. Here's Boss. Banked it in off the glass. Boss has got 46.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Now here's Young. Defense right on him. Pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Bagley finds Smith. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in. And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Kuzma. 4 on the clock. There's Young with the 3. Jang pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Kuzma with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Minute 32 left in the 4th. Young from long range. Young missing again.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Boss.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Plumlee's checked in for Bagley. There's Young with the three. Drains the triple.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Pass to Wagner. Plumlee with it. To the left wing. And there's the screen. Here's Jang. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by Plumlee. Offensive rebound. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Boss. Guarded by Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
The line for the Hornets. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,